there, this is the Four Guys and a Camera podcast. We're four guys, that's a camera. I'm Josh. Here I have with me Jordan, Calvin, and Josh. And so Jordan, what's our first topic of discussion today?
So today we're going to talk about how we got the name of our podcast, Four Guys and a Camera.
You don't
well,
say.
I would go ahead and go straight up and say that was my idea. So thank me for the name.
It was totally your idea.
It was my idea, Jordan.
It was your idea, but we had a lot of different ideas planned.
Yeah. Let's see. One of my other great ideas was the J cubed plus CD podcast.
It reminds me of CD Projekt Red, the guys that developed The Witcher 3.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, this is a good connection.
This is a weird podcast.
But let's see. What was another one?
We also had I don't own a Mercedes.
Yes,
which
that's an inside joke. Do we want to tell the story?
It was a
about
good old
that?
story from we were at church camp, and our good friend Dean went up to Calvin, and from like a song he heard something about like he went to Calvin, he was like, Calvin, you smoke weed in your Mercedes? And then Calvin turned to Dean and was like, Dean, I don't know a Mercedes. So from then it's been a really funny joke. We still need to get that shirt made.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be a good shirt. There we go. Idea for our first shirt in our merch store.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, but we had other names. There was
there was one name that we got that we turned into
Waffles and Pancakes or something like that.
Oh yeah.
You wanted like pancakes and waffles for some reason.
And then there's the breakfast show.
Yeah.
But that's already been taken. And then we came up with an idea for a name, but then we were gonna turn that into a segment, so you'll see that later.
Oh yeah. Calvin, stop singing.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
But yeah, any other discussion on that?
Not really, no.
All right, what's our next topic?
So I think the way we're going to try to structure this podcast is we're going to just try to talk about random things. And that might not seem like the best way to structure a podcast, but I think it'll work. So far we're 2 minutes in, and we've already covered one whole topic.
We're doing great.
Hey Dean, can you go close that door? Or Jonathan, one of you two.
Slave boy.
We'll cut this part out.
Okay, so now we have to discuss who wants to do the next topic. Do we all have topics here?
I think we should discuss your Dankmobile.
Jordan's
Oh,
Dankmobile.
so on the way here, Jordan almost killed us 3 times.
No, I
That's
didn't.
actually true.
I did not. It was an accident.
Jordan decided to try to
I'm just
do
glad I
things.
wasn't in that car. I drove myself here. So.
Yeah, Jordan,
I did not-
he lives in this area, I don't know, for like how many years?
I don't know.
A long
13?
time. And he still doesn't know where stuff is. He knows stuff that's like, he knows more stuff of the town like, like right next to him, but he doesn't know the stuff like around him.
That's not true.
That's pretty true.
I believe it.
So you're gonna go into specifics on how I apparently killed you guys nearly?
Well, we went on a roundabout.
I did not try to accuse you. Oh my God.
Well,
Jordan-
he tried to back into this area that was like a foot long.
Okay, look. We're going on a roundabout, or what are they called?
It's a roundabout.
Traffic circle, or whatever you want to call it.
Roundabout.
And I never been on one before, and I see a one-way only sign, and it throws me off. And so we keep going, and I'm supposed to like go through the whole circle, but with the 1 year of experience I have driving, I didn't realize you're allowed to do that. So I just went straight, right? I kind of did like half the circle, and then I kept going straight.
Yes.
And then I realized that we missed our turn, and so I attempted to turn left, but cars were coming.
There was like a corner where like it was covered by trees and shrubs, so we couldn't see it. So Jordan was like mid-turn when this giant truck came in, and I swear I was gonna die because I was sitting in the front seat.
I had it under control. You guys were all screaming.
That's kind of what you do when you think you're gonna die.
Okay, let's just move on to
The Dankmobile.
Yeah.
So
Jordan's
right
car
now-
smells like dank.
right now on the screen you should see a picture of the Dankmobile. And
I'm gonna put that up there.
Yeah. Oh man, it is a great car.
It's
A
not.
1998 Honda CR-V.
Yeah.
It's a
Bought it for
classic.
$2,000.
That smells heavily like marijuana.
Yeah, it apparently smells like weed,
It's all
and
Jordan's fault.
Yeah.
it's not. And the only reason it does is because because, well, it wasn't my fault. I'm kidding.
Jordan smokes weed in his car.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't do drugs. None of us do. We're good kids. But anyway,
There's gonna come a day when they're gonna have like a drug dog out in the student parking lot, and you're gonna get like found and searched, and
I do dread the day a cop pulls me over.
Yeah, and then just like
Smells
you
the
roll
day.
down the window, and then it just like punches him in
Next
the face.
time I'm at a traffic circle, I'm gonna do what I tried to do and turn left.
Oh, yeah.
Cop's gonna pull me over. That's not legal, son. He'd be like, "Wait, you have weed in the car." But anyway, we bought it from a family, and they were a nice, happy family. But I
Didn't
guess
it have, it had that
But I
sticker
guess
like
they
it
smoke
had that
weed.
sticker like my kid has cancer or something.
it was support childhood
Yeah.
cancer awareness. Why are we laughing about this?
I don't know. You should have left it on.
Anyway, yeah, there was that sticker on there, and I took it off because I don't have a child with cancer. Because
Well, he doesn't have a child.
Yeah, he doesn't have a child anyways.
anyway, but so it just smells like weed, and I think it smells like weed because water leaked into the car one time into the seats, and I think for some reason water smells like weed when it.
It actually
you mean-
doesn't.
Talking about mildew?
Okay, look.
None of my mildew
I've never
smells
smoked
like
weed in the car,
candy
and I
pop.
doubt the people before me smoked weed in the car unless their daughter. Okay, we're not.
They could've
Let's not
lived-
get
they
into
could've
that.
lived in like a neighborhood where people just hang out and smoked weed next to their car.
Yeah.
At night, they'd.
I wouldn't doubt it. We live in a ghetto city.
No, we don't.
You can't deny it, Jordan.
We're on Texas A&M campus right now.
I know, but that's College Station.
They were imagining they were smoking weed in their Mercedes.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, the point is, my car smells like weed. Not my fault, so we call it the Jake-mobile.
And if you're gonna sell it to some potheads.
But then let's go ahead and talk about other cars. How about we all go in a circle? Well, we already know what
Oh, in a
I'm saying.
circle?
How about you start with what you drive?
Alright, well, I drive a 1998 Dodge Ram 1500.
Uh-huh.
It's got a V8 engine in it, and oh yeah, that thing's got some get up and go to it.
Stick shift.
Yeah, it's stick shift. I
It's
couldn't
stick
drive a truck if it was
Yeah,
stick shift.
I don't know how to do that either.
Bro,
Now,
it
every
is
time you
so
drive it, you're like,
okay.
Yeah.
These guys have no idea what they're talking about. That is one of the skills you need to have in life, is being able to drive.
Well, yeah,
Stand.
but I mean, if I was gonna drive a stick shift, it would probably be on like a sports car, not like a huge giant truck. Like my dad's
My
Mini
truck,
Cooper
I can
is-
accelerate like a sports car.
Yeah, my
the
dad's-
greatest sports car man.
Yeah, my dad's Mini Cooper, the greatest sports car, is stick shift, and that's understandable, but not like a huge giant truck.
Man, get out of here with that nonsense. Alright, Calvin, what do you drive?
Well, I own.
With your non-license.
I own a 2005 Chevy Silverado that I don't have my license for, but I'm getting. Currently,
Oh, yeah.
Keep in mind,
Oh, yeah.
guys,
It's all
keep
my
in mind
mind.
that I'm like a year and a couple months
I've never taken the
younger
test.
than Calvin is, and I have my license.
Calvin just needs to get his license. It's as simple as that.
I got my permit when I was 15 years
Yeah,
old.
that-
Like,
yeah,
exactly
and-
when I
You
was
got your
15.
permit,
And
like,
you're
I think
nearing
before
18.
everyone else,
Yeah.
and then we all got our license.
Okay, guys.
What about Josh? Brice?
I drive a 99 Ford F-150
What's that?
Lariat. It's special. It's like the King Ranch now. Yeah, it's nice leather seats.
And
The
then,
front seat feels like you're sitting in a recliner.
yeah, it's nice.
It's magnificent.
I guess I should go on and say
I
the
prefer
two
mine.
cars I have drove in my life, and the 1 year I have had a
Oh,
license.
yeah.
So I drove a minivan.
Tell us what happened to that minivan.
I wrecked
Wasn't
it.
a Sequoia?
No, it was
No,
not
it was a-
Sequoia.
it's a
It was
Toyota.
It was a Sienna,
Oh yes.
a 2000 Sienna, and I driving home from homecoming. I was not intoxicated, for the record.
As he claims.
Just driving home. Approach a two-way stop. I was not, and I thought it was a four-way stop. And I went, guy hit me, then I went to a pole. It was a very fun time.
The
Look,
radio
guys,
broke
I'm probably not
in.
the world's best driver.
True, we know.
That's okay, because God loves me.
And as you see from that cut, it is now time for Dean's Bible verse.
Which
So
we
Dean,
just came up with like 5 seconds ago.
Because
This
we
comes
love God.
from Nehemiah. This comes from Nehemiah 7, verse 8. The list of the men of Israel, the descendants of Pharaoh, of Shephatiah, of Perah, of Patath Moab, through the line of Jeshua and Job, of Elam, of Zatu, of Zekai,
Zatu.
of Binnui, of Babai, Asgad, of Dominicam, of Begbai, of Adon, of Ater, through Hezekiah, of Hashem, of Bezai, of Hariop, of Gibeon.
Is this all one verse?
No, that was Nehemiah 7, 8 through 25.
Look that Look that up, kids. I'll put a graphic up for it.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
Okay, that was the end of the segment. What do we call it, Dean?
Dean's Bible verse.
Dean's Bible verse.
For inspiration.
Yeah.
Reading the Bible for you so you don't have to. Okay, so I'm reading.
Moving on.
I'm reading, this is kind of random. So, about a year ago, Microsoft announced that the new Tomb Raider game will be exclusive for Xbox One.
Oh yeah, I heard that was
a
gonna come out.
time exclusive.
It's a timed exclusive.
It was gonna come out next year.
But I'm
for,
reading
like,
that
all
the
the
new
other
Tomb Raider,
consoles.
Rise of Tomb Raider, will come to PC and PS4 in 2016 on Kotaku. I don't know anything.
Does it just say 2016?
It looks like it. Square Enix today announced its latest title in the critically acclaimed and award-winning Tomb Raider series. Rise of Tomb Raider will be available for Windows 10 and Steam in early 2016. Early! So, it's really going to be on Xbox One for the holiday, which is probably what Microsoft was aiming for. Just
Yeah.
to make money.
Because this year is basically Microsoft's. All the
Yeah.
other PS4 games are just gonna come out next year.
Yeah.
I mean, and anyway, Microsoft needs something to compete against Uncharted with.
Yeah.
And I like Tomb Raider. I thought the story was weird, but I thought it was
Yeah.
Well,
But-
from what I saw at E3, the new Tomb Raider looks pretty legit.
I mean, the new
It'll
Tomb
be
Raider to
fun.
me, it just looks like
It looks like
the old
more-
Tomb Raider.
It looks like more the old
But
one.
just-
Well, the reboot.
Wait,
Well,
is this one going to be a prequel or is it going
No,
to
it's
be?
going to be a
It's gonna be a
sequel
sequel.
to the one that they came out with a couple years ago.
Hmm.
So, but you don't need to really. Well, it was on sale. Do you have it?
No, I do not have
It was
You
on
can
sale
borrow-
for
you
like
can borrow
$10
mine.
bucks.
I have it on the 360.
it.
But I mean, it just looks like the old one, just with like new stuff. But I'm fine with that because I mean, just about everything in that game was really good except for the story.
The story was weird, especially like when Laura killed that person, and she like had that crazy crying moment.
Oh yeah, and then proceeded to kill and
She just
murder
went on killing
everyone,
frenzy.
everyone she saw the entire game.
But that was you haven't played it.
No,
but
I haven't. Because
it's-
I don't have a console. PC Master Race for the win.
But,
Yeah.
Well, it is on PC, but anyway.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Well,
But-
then I should get it on PC.
Yeah.
You should have told me this, Jordan. I didn't know this.
It's on Steam, I think. But anything else we want to say about Tomb Raider? Rise of Tomb Raider?
One
Yeah.
thing I want to say about Xbox One is the market for Xbox One has gone up significantly ever since they announced at E3 that they were gonna
Cross compatibility.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was like the biggest
360.
thing because, like, when we saw that at E3, you didn't think that in the next conference for PS4 they were gonna be like, oh, we're doing cross compatibility too.
Yeah, and they're not. Sony said they're not.
Yeah,
And-
it's extremely difficult to do that.
And like essentially, like I think you saw the video too, Calvin. But like it's like an emulator of the 360 within
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
I think that's really neat, and it just shows that like Microsoft has changed a ton. Ever since Phil Spencer took over, it's been a better.
Yeah, but here's another thing. With all the, like, the backwards compatibility, I don't think the one will have enough space for that because the one doesn't have enough space for all
That's
the games.
why
that
they
has-
support external hard drive support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yes,
I
you're
have
gonna
a
have to
terabyte on my
buy.
Xbox, and that just works perfectly fine for me.
I'll probably get a 2 terabyte.
Yes, you're gonna have to buy an external hard drive, but I mean that's not that big of a deal, to be honest, because you can get a 1 terabyte external hard drive for I don't know, maybe $40-50.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think it seems kind of silly because if they would have known that if like the Xbox would have used that much storage, then they should have put like a ton of storage in it to support this stuff.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, well, but the thing is, so storage space is expensive. 500 gigabytes of a hard drive for a console that costs $350. That's
Well, and they
Well, it did
also,
cost $500, and it had
Well,
500 gigs. Back then, I thought that would have been plenty enough because
Oh,
with
yeah.
the 360,
Well,
I had
yeah,
250 gigs, and I barely used like any.
well
of it.
now games are like what on average like 35 gigabytes.
Yeah, and you have to install them, which doesn't really make sense to me.
So they'll run better.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're
So you
installing,
can't take them to friends' houses.
But you can, you just have to wait for the
yeah,
Exactly.
ludicrous
like
install
when,
times.
like when we tried to install Alien
Alien
Isolation, and we went to bed and we woke up and it was still installing.
They
Well, I
do
think that was just
people
because
that-
your Xbox was being done.
Well,
Yeah, my
I mean,
Xbox would be there.
I think that the main problem with having more storage on the Xbone is the space, because you don't.
It was so loud. It was just like boom, boom.
I mean like the physical space that it takes up, the physical volume that it takes up. It's easier if you can just buy your hard drive, because then there's going to be some people that'll buy 4 and 5 terabyte
Yeah.
external hard
I
drives.
like that Microsoft doesn't make their own hard drives that you have, like external
Oh,
hard drives
yeah.
you have to buy, because
Yeah.
They costed like 3 or 4
yeah,
times as much.
they charge you way too much for like a terabyte. So the fact that you can buy whatever brand you want makes it better. I don't even think, does PS4 do that? I don't have a PS4. I don't have
idea.
it.
Let's
We're all Xbox people here. Besides him, he has a computer.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about buying PS4 though.
Okay, well let's move on.
No, well, hold on. One more thing. I
Oh,
looked it
okay.
up, and you can add an external hard drive to PS4.
See, I thought I read somewhere you can. Whatever.
Well, it says on this forum that you can, so I don't.
It doesn't matter.
Can you add one to Wii U?
Who
Is my-
cares?
I care.
I don't think you need that.
Play
You can.
cool.
if
Play
you-
Smash.
The Wii U has
Splatoon.
plenty of space as it is, I think. And I think you can add like an SD card, and that will give you more space on it.
Yeah. Wii U is amazing. What are y'all's college plans?
That's a broad question.
Well, I
Undergrad, graduate.
Okay, I do think we should give some kind of like, for people that don't like, we're all in high school, and
yeah, we're all about to be seniors in high school.
that
So
gives you some.
and we're at the critical point where we're applying to colleges and trying to get accepted and stuff like that. So that's kind of where we're at this point. And that's why we're discussing college plans.
Yeah.
So
Well, why don't you start with your college plans?
Well, I was gonna try and get into A&M Galveston, because from A&M Galveston you can just easily, like, it's not like all the other A&M type of stuff where you have to send like a whole nother transcript thing to get into the main campus. At A&M Galveston you can just transfer over, but I was probably gonna stay there all 4 years and get a marine engineering type degree. But after that, well, I was going to join the Corps there, and then after that I was going to go to flight school, learn how to fly fighter jets, do that kind of stuff, and then,
that's expensive.
yeah.
It's expensive.
But, I mean, they'll probably, since I'll be in the Navy, they'll probably ship me off somewhere like a coastal
Whoa,
region.
I thought the military paid for your flight school.
I mean, yeah, they do. You just have to be good enough.
Okay. Calvin?
For undergrad, I'm either thinking of the schools University of Mary Hardin Baylor, which is in Belton, Texas, or Texas A&M, because what I specifically want to do is I would like to become a surgeon, and more specifically a neurosurgeon, possibly.
That scares me.
Which
Calvin
basically-
Calvin is known for being clumsy.
what are you talking about?
We don't want an argument
Just
here.
sporadic.
Yeah, sporadic is a good
Calvin
word.
would be a fine neurosurgeon.
Okay.
Okay, Jordan.
Well, but
You can have your brain.
Yeah. Would you let Calvin work on your brain?
Yeah.
I would. I trust him. If you give me a discount.
Oh, yeah?
no, but so that basically just means that I'm going to be focusing on schools that go to Baylor Med or A&M, Baylor Med's positively the best medical school in Tejas. If you're thinking of prestige, after that it goes like UT and then A&M. Which and the two medical schools that I'm thinking about are either going to be A&M Med or Baylor Med, and A&M owns Baylor Med. So I would either go to UMHB, which is the sister school, or A&M, which actually owns the school. So those would give me a good pathway and a good method of getting into Baylor Med, basically. Also, I really enjoy UMHB, and they also gave me an automatic acceptance, which is also good. So, I don't know. Jordan?
So for me, it's I want to study film. so I want to go to UT, have one of the best in Texas film programs. Their RTF is really good. But you know, it's hard to get in because of, well, first off, it's UT. So I'll probably end up, if I can, I'll go to like Austin Community College or something of the sort and try to transfer in, or I might go to Blinn, or I might go to A&M and then try to transfer in to UT. I don't know.
That's just sinful right there. Going from A&M to UT.
People
that's
do
just
it.
sinful.
People do it.
But it's sinful.
It's not sinful. It's called education. But I don't know. We'll see. I would like to end up at UT, but I probably won't. I won't be there the first year. I guarantee you that. I guess your turn now.
Yeah. Well, I'm planning on doing electrical engineering in college. So A&M, Texas A&M has a really good engineering school. So that's where I'm mainly looking at right now. But I'm also going to apply to places like MIT, Rice, Stanford. Why are you laughing at me applying to MIT?
They're just like, you know, the prestigious schools. Like,
Well, I don't want to go out of state.
yeah, I don't want to go out of state either.
I'm willing to go out of state, but I would probably prefer to go to A&M.
I'd rather go to
but-
A&M than Rice, though.
Well, I was thinking if I do go to Rice, I would probably go to Rice for undergrad and then graduate school at A&M. Yeah, and Stanford is another one I'm looking at for engineering. I'm also going to apply to University of North Texas, but
Oh yeah, I'm looking at that too.
but if I do go to University of North Texas, I'm probably going to do more of a liberal arts degree, something like music or
Yeah,
film.
that's kind of what they're more geared
Yeah.
for anyway.
Yeah. So if I do go there, that's what I would
Plus
do.
the location, like the Dallas area,
Yeah.
it's good. And like UT would be great for film too. Just like it's on Austin, so there's stuff going on all the time.
Yeah. Actually, as far as I know, a lot of like Hollywood stuff is moving to Austin right now.
Yeah,
just
it's
because.
moving more that way.
Yeah.
Are we certain dinosaurs existed back in
Oh
the
my
day?
god.
And how do we know?
That was a stupid topic.
Well, let's talk about it.
Okay. Jurassic Park.
That's a
you
movie.
find that movie a liar? Jurassic World. How many Jurassic
Let's talk
Parks
about
are there?
Jurassic. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Like, what if? Just what if?
Okay.
What if whoever? Well,
Yeah?
They just made up bones.
What
Yeah.
if it's all a
Yeah, someone
conspiracy?
just planted bones
Yeah. Okay.
underground.
What if someone decided to make big bones and just
Oh my
bury
gosh,
them under?
Jordan.
They just went all over
George,
the
you sound like a
world.
conspiracy
Thousands
I'm
and thousands.
kidding.
of
What
places.
if the earth is flat?
I believe in dinosaurs. I just want to hear what you guys think about this.
I mean, I wouldn't see why, like, would some ancient civilization be like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we put all these bones under here?
They just like trick the people of 2015.
Yeah, that's like the Mayan calendar thing. They're like, dude, let's make a calendar so everyone will freak out because they'll think this is when the world's gonna end. It's kind of like the same
Well,
thing.
maybe they thought if we make these fake bones, it will influence popular culture with video games and movies such
Oh
as
my
the
God.
Jurassic
Well,
Park franchise.
they did a good job.
Yeah,
because
you know,
most of them were very fun.
Kudos to them.
Did you ever play like Fossil Fighters on the DS?
No,
Man,
but
that
I
game
do
was
remember in
great.
Zoo Tycoon, the dinosaur
Okay,
stage.
well that was only fun because you could release T-Rexes and like attack your people in your zoo.
Okay.
Just like in Jurassic
But,
Park.
Yeah.
but I do believe in dinosaurs. I think they were a thing. But I mean, how many people in the world do you think don't believe them? Because I know that there's got to be some.
I mean, I'm sure there's
Sad.
some who believe the most ridiculous things
Like the world is
like
flat.
the world is flat.
Well, and I think there's a large portion of the population that really doesn't care
Yeah, true.
whether or not dinosaurs exist.
Well, yeah, they just kind of care if like they make cool movies and cool games out of them.
Evan, are you googling this?
Did
How many
dinosaurs
people in the world don't believe in dinosaurs?
Okay, but and I think I told you guys this. But in fourth grade, I
I'm better than you.
What?
Dinosaurs are not real, and I can prove it.
The blog's
Oh.
name is I Am Better Than You.
All right, everyone,
Not real.
follow the blog. I am better than you. They know exactly what
Sponsored.
they're talking about. Yeah, we're being sponsored.
Ooh,
No,
they
we're
use
not.
a lot of
Yeah, we're
nice
not. No, we're not.
profane language.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Don't go check that out, kids. This is a family show. Okay. Okay. But anyway, I don't know if I told you guys about this, but well, in fourth grade, I took standardized testing, and I had to write a story like there was a writing portion of the test, and so I wrote a story about me discovering a dinosaur. And I befriended the dinosaur, and it chased me because it had leaves in my backpack, and it was trying to eat the leaves, but I thought it was trying to eat me. Long story short, I take it home, start a zoo for it, I become famous, I get rich. The dinosaur's my friend. I'm on CNN, I'm on Fox News. It's great. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't want to go too deep into that. Okay. Is that the end of our dinosaur discussion?
I mean, yeah, you asked, are dinosaurs real?
I think the answer to that is yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then that brings me to another question. Do you think man will ever be able to bring dinosaurs back?
According to Jurassic Park, yes.
No.
I hope not, because we've seen plenty of movies of what would happen, like Godzilla
Yeah.
and Jurassic World and Park.
See, the thing that happens a lot of the time is scientists are so bent on if they can do it, and they don't stop to think whether or not they should.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Okay, I guess we're done with that. Someone else?
On the topic of dinosaurs, Jurassic World has become the third highest grossing movie in history.
Yay.
What's number 1 and 2?
Number one is
Frozen,
Avatar. and
Avatar,
number
and then
two-
Titanic.
Yeah, it's Avatar,
Two
Titanic,
James
Avatar.
Jurassic World, Avengers, Furious 7.
Avatar's much
Avengers
better than
2.
Jurassic World.
I disagree.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Avatar was technically very impressive when it came out, but the story's not that good.
Yeah,
The
it's-
story's still better than Jurassic
What
World.
about
No, it's
Frozen?
not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Frozen was
Frozen's
one of the
a
highest
good movie.
grossing animated movies.
It is the
but it's-
highest grossing animated
But
movie.
Frozen story's not that good either.
Yeah, it is.
It's
What?
so-so.
I still don't.
Kind of want you? Wait, you don't like Frozen or Jurassic World?
Nope.
What kind of person are you?
You gotta like at least one of the two.
Yeah. Calvin's just
I
a
like
weird.
Frozen better than Jurassic World.
I don't
Okay.
really get why you hated Jurassic
I
World.
like
that
Jurassic
much.
World because I thought it was like, okay,
It was
maybe
entertaining.
maybe it wasn't Jurassic Park, but like it was fun to watch. Chris Pratt was enjoyable.
Yeah.
That chick that
Chris
played that
Pratt
one
from
chick was
Parks and Rec.
enjoyable.
You love Parks and
Our
Rec.
two
Parks is
kids did
amazing.
okay. It was a good movie. It was a
Yeah,
good
it
summer
was
blockbuster,
enjoyable.
action-packed.
It was
Whatever.
cheesy.
I think that was kind of the point at times, though.
I don't like cheesy movies.
Whatever. Okay, I liked it, but you know what? I don't want to have this argument with you.
We could be
We're
here
not
for
gonna
hours. What do you think will be the next Discovery Channel show?
Amish
God.
Brewmasters.
Yeah, Amish
Dean.
Brewmasters.
Produced by
Okay,
Dean.
one thing that I don't get is how can a show about a boat catching crabs have like 10 seasons?
Well, they make it all like intense. Like it's like, oh, we got the crabs, and I mean, I've never watched.
Well, and they
have the intense music.
they do it like during storms and stuff purposefully, just so they can up the danger factor.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense.
They digitally add the storms in.
And they have like
They have like they're not even on an ocean. They just have a boat on a green screen.
they have like that, and they have like ice road truckers. And
See, I would.
Amish Mafia.
yeah, Amish. What? Like
Is that a TLC show though? I can't keep up.
I don't know.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't
They're all
matter.
stupid.
They're stupid.
It's like TLC, Discovery Channel, and History Channel all have the stupidest shows.
And then there's like
Discovery
well-
Channel's better than TLC.
well, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
TLC's dropped. Well, actually,
TLC is trash.
well, it's called the Learning Channel, but for me,
I
it's
don't do
like
much
the Losing
learning.
Brain Cells Channel.
Yeah.
I don't. It's because like okay, like I feel like half the shows are about midgets, and then and then the other half are about like weird disabilities. Well, I guess like
Or
My
fans,
Strange Addiction.
or
Yeah.
fans with having like 16 kids.
Yeah.
19 kids.
It's yeah. It's
Yeah.
no, they canceled that show though because of that one guy.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
one guy.
Like Bill Cosby.
Yeah. I can't watch.
That
I
makes me
can't watch
sad.
the Cosby
I
Show.
just saw in the news that he's going under oath about here. Let me read it up. So you guys all know what Bill Cosby did. Well, we're not going to
It's
go into
sad.
details. We're
It's
a family.
sad.
We're a family podcast, but just you know, you can do some research. It's sickening, you know, if it's true, of course. Because I liked Bill. Who doesn't like Bill? Well, I don't know if I like him anymore.
Can't watch the Cosby.
So yeah,
Show.
Bill Cosby forced to testify on what he did wrong. That I'm not going to say out loud because it's a family show.
Nah, you roofied a bunch of people.
Oh my gosh.
That's one way to put it. And then never mind. Okay.
If he did do that.
If he did, which there's like how many women claiming that he did? Like 50?
But the funny thing about that is, one person claimed it, and then all 49 others came up right on their heels.
True. I mean, I guess they all teamed up. Hey, let's just for no reason, out of the blue, just accuse
Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Which I guess they could have.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm not gonna make a judgment either way.
Going
But
back-
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing that out.
I mean, but like with the TLC and like Discovery, like the shows they have now.
Okay, you're talking about the boat just in front of a green screen earlier on Discovery. That wouldn't surprise me if they actually did that, just because of like Shark Week and the fakeness of like the Megalodon and stuff like that.
Or like the finding like Sasquatch or finding Bigfoot.
Okay, that's just
Like,
an entirely different stupid
like,
thing
what
on it.
the-
So
What are they gonna do?
I hear squatch, and they're like out there like in the woods, and
I
it's like
swear they tell like their
an owl
interns
going,
like,
woo, woo, that's a squatch.
yeah, they tell their interns like, hey, go walk over there so we can like, be like, what's that noise? Or like, they have like Naked and Afraid.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Like, what's up with
Is that show even still running?
Yeah, we're gonna have an outtakes.
Yeah.
The first episode outtakes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That should go on.
anyway,
That was
on to
good.
what we were talking
No, no,
about.
Naked and
15 minutes.
Afraid is
Naked-
still running strong.
It
and
is?
I'm pretty
Are
sure.
you sure?
They have like.
They're releasing Naked and Afraid XL.
Yeah, it's like a
Fat
100.
people?
No. No, it's like a Hunger Games type thing where they put like a crap ton of them in like a single place, and they see like who's like the last one standing.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
I don't know.
imagine
People
fat,
watch
I
it.
imagine fat naked people.
Oh no.
Oh god.
That'd
See,
be
and I'm pretty sure my
cool.
grandmother
Hunger
watched
Games.
that show. Didn't she? My grandmother thinks
Naked
it's a
and
good
Afraid?
show.
Naked.
I think
Naked
Catherine
and
watches that. Catherine's my older sister.
Whoa, that's inappropriate.
Anyway,
Katie.
well, I guess that brings us to, I just would like to talk about the podcast structure. Obviously, the way we structured this wasn't amazing. It was very scattered.
It's the first time.
There were cuts, we're going to be honest. The camera screwed up. By the way, be checking that. But
Don't blame me.
but we do want to, like, we're going to try to have a structure. Like, the point is we want to have random topics of discussion.
We got the inspiration for this podcast when we sit in our Skype calls and talk about.
I mean, the
most
thing is,
random crap.
yeah, and it's like we're teenage guys, so like we like video games, we like random stuff. We're not solely focused on video games or anything. Obviously, we had that long discussion about hard drive space on the one. But
Which Dean thought was a drag.
my point is,
It
like,
was.
if anyone's actually gonna listen to this, if you have any comments or suggestions how we should structure things, please let us know. I mean, and we'll try to think of it more, but I think things are going okay for our first podcast ever. And you'll be able to find these podcasts Twitter. Well, our Twitters will have links.
Well, the Twitter will have links to the YouTube video, which will have the video and the audio, and then also the SoundCloud link,
Yeah,
which will
SoundCloud.
just have the audio, and they'll be available both there, both on YouTube and SoundCloud, and hopefully, eventually, we might be able to get it on iTunes.
Yeah, we'll
but
see
don't
about
count
that.
on that.
That's, yeah, so you'll be able to get the video format on YouTube, like always. We don't know specifically the schedule when we're releasing that. That will come with time,
Mm-hmm.
and we're more
And
refined
then
with what we're doing.
you should see the SoundCloud link at approximately the same time.
Which that will be on our Twitter. If we make a Facebook, which we probably should.
Who uses
that's
Facebook
up to
anymore?
you guys. We're
Yeah.
definitely gonna have a Twitter, but if you want us to make other social media like Facebook or
And I still think we
just other
should
things.
consider making a website, but that's with time.
A website will come with time, but websites are hard.
Yeah, they're hard to
Yeah.
deal with.
So
Keep in mind, like it's summer right now, and we barely managed to get this together with the mics having issues.
yeah,
And
we
Jordan.
just came up with this idea like 2 days ago.
Jordan had a huge meltdown.
I did not have a meltdown.
We should have put that on camera.
I was.
He almost
upset.
killed us. He
Dang,
threw some
Jordan.
meat.
Okay.
Throwing like
Dean.
That's
throwing
our-
water beverages around camera.
Yeah.
I drank the whole thing.
It's
Well,
fun,
some got on
Calvin.
Calvin's like, it's like that one time I spilled water on your Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
It's ruined. Right into it, Jordan. Anyway, what were we talking about?
We're talking about how unprofessional we are.
Well,
And you can see by the logo and stuff that this isn't meant to be a completely professional
Looks like a
podcast.
rock
It's
auto.
meant to be done.
What,
They
Calvin?
say it looks like a rock auto ad.
Yeah, seriously.
What?
No, our logo looks like a Rock Auto hat.
What is Rock Auto?
A
Exactly.
super unprofessional ad done by a local like company.
Oh, I'm looking it up. This? All the parts your car will ever need. RockAuto.com.
Wow. Looking like a commercial.
The
You
commercial.
mean the commercials that are like 3D animated?
Okay,
and
well,
terrible?
Calvin, you go make a better logo, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
Make a better logo. I dare
Do
you.
it in MS Paint.
None of us have. Okay, the point is, we're trying.
I've had the most experience with graphic design.
And we
even
thank you
then
for
I
listening.
Still suck at
Yeah, true. So we do
Um,
thank you for listening.
it. And now for our last segment that I mentioned at the beginning of this
yeah.
podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan needs to run. So Jordan, how's the running going?
I have not ran yet. We'll see if I ever do.
And that's all we have time for the Jordan needs to run segment.
Jordan's never gonna run.
And Jordan
I'll
needs
run
to
someday, kids.
Nah.
Okay, well.
And that I think
I think
with
that
that,
concludes
that is the end of our podcast. So
That's
any
all.
final words, anybody?
Yeah. anything to
Calvin,
say?
quit it with the gang
Yeah.
signs.
I think by Dean's discretion, this is the worst thing that he's ever seen in his life.
Dean, you want to come wave? Jonathan, you want to come wave?
Yeah.
Like the camera.
No.
Dean,
No.
producer. Yeah,
Jonathan,
dude.
wave with your pizza. No, that's not the way to do it.
Not that close.
That's not good for the lens, dude. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys. This is the Four Guys in a Camera podcast.
Where we're
Tune
four
in-
guys, and that's a camera.
Tune in next time.